3, 2, 1. Welcome to Couch Potatoes. Welcome to Couch Potatoes. Welcome to another episode of Couch Potatoes.
Actually, like that.
It's the first time, you know. Gotta try it out. But welcome to Couch Potatoes, episode 2, dos, for my Mandarin speakers. And how you say it in French?
Duh.
De. Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, and that's it for that.
Yeah, chill out.
Yeah. We are back though for another episode. It's the new year. It's 2018. It's exciting. New times, new changes. Yeah, did you guys do anything special for the holidays? Anything cool?
Just a bonfire, made some s'mores, saw some drunk people fighting. Pretty cool.
It's a great way to enter the new year, you know? Awesome. What about you, Bruce?
Vegas for Christmas, and then New Year's went to a little party. It was cool. It was fun.
Alright, great.
You?
Classic. Me, see Christmas. Oh, sorry about that. Spent some time at home. New Year's, you know, went to church. Had our last service of the year. Pretty good, pretty great. Great food. Had pozole. Ate like 4 bowls. That's probably why I look even fatter now. But it was still good. It was great. It was worth it. But you know, did you guys got any cool Christmas gifts, presents, anything that you're like, you know what, I can actually use this?
Hats. I just got hats. I just got bearings, grip tape, a mug. That's about it.
That's a sign that you're officially an adult. You're a grown man.
Yeah. They handed me the electricity bill, and that's about it.
Okay.
They wrap it up.
It's a
What about you, Lewis?
Me? I got a cool Star Wars backpack, Resistance backpack. I got a couple T-shirts, you know, Star Wars, Thor, stuff like that. I got a cologne, which I've been needing. You know, I want to smell great. I mean, I smell great as it is, but I want to smell even better. Trying to think, what else did I get? I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and I got, you know, a little pocket money. You know, in case you need something.
Little spending.
You know, little spending money. Maybe enough for like a little dollar burger. Something like that. You know, whatever it is. But other than that, no, that's pretty much it. I think it was still great though. A great time. I've realized, I think with time going, I've realized that I've actually, like if I get something big, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, thank you. If I get something like, again, a t-shirt, so I can use this. I can make this last for like 4 years. Or even more. So it's like, I appreciate the more simple things. Yeah,
I get you.
So, you know, I like that stuff. But I guess, yeah, we'll get straight to it. It's 2018, and in this episode, we finally have a structure as to what we're going to talk about. Yeah. So it's not going to be totally just full of awkward pauses. Or it might be, we don't know. But yeah, we're going to talk about our favorite movies of 2017. We're entering 2018, which is also racked with some good movie lineups. But right now we're talking about 2017. And just to clarify, so we're gonna name our top 10 that we thought were great, that we loved, we enjoyed. But to be clear, these are movies that we've seen individually. So I know there's great movies like Blade Runner.
Oh, that one did come out.
Yeah, that one came out. I wish I would have seen that one. Other movies that they're not coming to mind now, but there's a lot of great movies this year where we might not have caught, but you know, for the near future we might talk about those. But yeah, so I guess I'll start off the list. So I guess I'll start with my number 10. From on my list, number 10, I put Spider-Man Homecoming.
What's your number 10?
So I love Spider-Man. You guys know this. He's my favorite Marvel superhero. So it's kind of tough for me to put him as number 10. But there were so many other ones that I saw that I thought essentially were a little better. But I mean, I just put Spider-Man on here because, you know, it was a fun movie. It was great to see a young Spider-Man. Like, I love Tobey Maguire. I think he's my childhood Spider-Man. We grew up with him.
Amen.
But I think, oh my gosh, what is his name? He's not coming to mind.
Tom Holland?
Tom Holland, there you go. Thank you. I think Tom Holland did great. I think he really just had fun with Peter Parker and then just really made it his own. So yeah, it's just great to see Spider-Man in a good movie. You know, no shade to the Amazing Spider-Man series, but I mean, we all know what happened with that. But other than that, yeah, I enjoyed it. I had fun. It was great. And I can't wait to see what they do with him next. All right, so moving on, number 9. Number 9 I have on here. This one was tough because I wanted to put it up higher, but I thought, again, this is my opinion and the impact they had on me. But for number 9, I put Get Out. I think Get Out was probably one of the more unique movies of the year. I thought it was crazy. I thought it was wild. I thought it was fun. I thought it was suspenseful. I had a blast. Just hearing other people's reactions in the movie theater was awesome. But yeah, no, I thought it was great. I had fun. I enjoyed it. Made me cry. Made me laugh. I got scared a little bit to walk out of the house after that at night. No, it had some dramatic feel to it. But yeah, that was my number 9. Wait, I'm gonna have to make a quick cut to this, or I'm probably gonna keep this in. So I was thinking it'd be better if we went down our lists, but so I'm do number 10, then you do your 10, then you do your 10. I'll do my 9, 9. Yeah, so instead of just going because I feel like it's gonna be just droning on.
Yeah.
So okay, I said my 10.
I'll do 10.
So then.
And your 9.
Yeah. So you do
10 and 9.
Do 10 first? 10 first, and then 9, 9.
Alright, I put Okja.
Okay.
You haven't seen it though.
No, I haven't seen it. But I've heard good things about it.
You didn't watch it. It's good. In the I guess the main premises of Okja is they make this animal and they feed it so it can get fat, and so they genetically modified this animal so that they could feed people, you know. So I mean, it's an animal that won't go extinct because
I could have been in this movie then.
Just see Lewis in the slaughterhouse.
Yeah, a bunch of
guys. No, but no, it's a good movie.
Oh, it was on Netflix. Huh?
Yeah, I think it's a
Netflix production. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the little girl who helps take care of Okja, you know, becomes attached, and so then once they take it,
So kind of like Charlotte's Web.
huh?
Kind of like Charlotte's Web.
Yeah, kind of like Charlotte's Web. Yeah,
it's a really dark version.
Yeah, I never really thought of it that way. But yeah, it's like Okja, but it's cool. You guys should really watch it. I also never
For sure. My number 10, I'm gonna go with Lowriders. A lot of people didn't watch it, or they didn't.
Is that the one with the family that the guy wants to be an artist?
Yeah.
I wanted to watch it.
So this one, we're all from LA. Lowriding culture started in East Los. You know, right after World War II. Everybody swapping out the fighter jets, hydraulics, putting them in cars. Why? I don't know. Pretty cool though. But the premise of this movie is the reason why it's on my top 10, because it's all family orientated. It's about an alcoholic father, which a lot of like Latinos unfortunately could relate to. You have the older brother that usually, you know, goes through all the hardships of, you know, the parents struggling. Then you have the youngest, which is already like their parents are established. He doesn't really go through much trouble, so he's like being a rebel, you know, drawing art, and then it slowly progresses. The cars are beautiful, so that's why it's my number 10. It hit home with the relationship I have with my older brother. So yeah, that's number 10 for me. Alright, my number 9, I'm gonna go with All Eyes on Me, a Tupac biography. Yeah, I'm a big Tupac fan. I feel like the movie did like 35% justice to him, just because it's could have been directed by a better person, somebody that knew Tupac a lot closer, that could depict things like a lot more accurate. The movie was pretty good, pretty accurate, but could have been better. The actor that was Tupac was pretty close in resemblance. They had the same actor from the Biggie movie, The Notorious. Same one. So yeah, that's why it's my number 9.
Wait, quick question about that. I know you just said you wish somebody better would have directed it. Did you know that? I'm pretty sure you knew that John Singleton was on board for it, but they had a disagreement. They didn't work out.
John Singleton, if he would have done it, he was pretty close to Pac.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah, that would have been. Or what's his name? The photographer Chimodo. Forgot what his name is, but he's notorious for making like taking pictures of all the 90s rappers back in the day. Really good.
Well, hopefully, yeah, we get to see some iteration of that in the near future.
What about you, Bruce?
But Bright? Oh, cool. Okay.
Why?
Did you put it on your list?
No, I was going to, but it's an honorable mention because I love
I
like
yeah, I love. I don't know why you don't watch it.
I did
Watch
watch
it again.
it.
Finish watching.
I did finish it.
It's good, dude. Like I don't understand how you don't like it. It's good. That's that. I just liked it. It's cool. I just saw like the whole elf, the orcs, like you said.
Yeah, it's just cool to see that.
The
world.
fairies, how they have the. I imagine like fairies, like like maybe Tinkerbell and stuff, but they miss little creatures.
It's like a nuisance, like
like an insect.
Yeah, it's great.
But no, yeah, that's why I really liked it because I've always liked that kind of,
Yeah, no, Netflix. I think if I'm correct, they just approved sequel.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
Bright
yeah.
2, yeah, it's already on board.
Yep.
Yeah, I wish I wanted to put it on this, but it was a tough one. But yeah, Bright, it was great. I loved it. But you should watch it again, dude. You got to.
like all the way to.
I did.
I thought you said you only saw it like halfway.
Nah, the first
Oh,
half is
after
good,
the half
and
you
then
said,
after
okay.
the other one, they
Okay.
kind of it's very similar to Training Day though with Denzel.
Oh yeah.
really, well, not super similar, but
I think that's the way to pitch it. Like,
yeah,
if people are like,
premise
what is it
like
about?
that.
And
Have you
runs-
seen Training Day?
I don't know. I don't know movies by fucking time.
So we need to do a Denzel series.
Is that the one where Denzel is corrupt and he's
Yeah.
like
He's a corrupt
stealing-
cop.
Oh, okay.
With,
It takes place in Echo Park.
Yeah, okay.
Ethan
yeah,
Hawke,
yeah.
yeah.
And then at the end, everything backfires on him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just.
Okay, you have seen.
Yeah, I just
So,
remember the
yeah,
name.
easy way to pitch this movie is Training Day with orcs and fairies. That's how I would pitch it. But yeah, look, right now I'm reading this as Netflix releases documentary that explores the lore of Bright. Cool beans. Okay, I guess we'll look into that way later on. Night. Oh yeah, it's Bad Boys meets Lord of the Rings. Oop, sorry about
Bad
that.
Boys is a
But yeah, I'm excited. So I guess moving on to number 8.
Yeah.
All right, number 8. What do I have on here? Number 8. Okay, I'm excited for this one. For my list, number 8 is I put Thor Ragnarok. I love that movie. I remember seeing the first Thor, and I felt a little underwhelmed. I thought it was good, but I thought it was okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It was just, it was there. Cool. We got to see Thor in person. I thought that was probably the best thing about it. Or if anything, Loki was the best thing about it. I think Loki and what's his name? Oh, I'm forgetting all these actors' names now. I think what he did with the character was cool. He made it his own. It's definitely helped him along with his career, so it's cool to see how that pretty much launched him. But yeah, I think I didn't even watch the second Thor. I don't know.
I didn't see it.
It's just
I saw the first one.
Yeah, but watching Thor Ragnarok was, especially I think one of the main reasons why I was so excited was because when they announced the director Taika Waititi, he did I think if I'm correct, What We Do in the Dark, which is like a mockumentary about some vampires who are roommates. Definitely got to watch that one. That was a great one. And then he also did Hunting for the Wilder People, another great movie. So I was really excited because I know he's a very comedic director, but I'm like, it'd be cool to see like
you can see the comedy.
Yeah, the comedy and
in
then
this
like
movie,
the buddy cop feel to Thor and Hulk. So seeing it on the big screen, it was awesome. Just seeing them
What
both.
was the Rock dude? The one that's made out of
Oh.
rock. I love that guy. That guy was hilarious.
What's his name? Not Meek. That was the little bug guy.
Oh yeah, the one that dies.
Yeah. Oh man, I love
Oh,
it.
Meek
This is
Meek-
Oh, Korg. That's the name. Korg.
Org.
Yeah,
That guy's
great. The
hilarious.
director voiced him, so it was really cool.
Oh
to
no
see
way!
that. Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I thought the movie was comedic. I thought it had some fun action. It was cool to see because I think recently we kind of like in movies like Ghostbusters. We've seen how what's his name? Oh, Chris Hemsworth. How he's a pretty funny actor. Like he has some comedy in him.
Yeah.
So to see him just really go full with it.
He went in. He was in that movie.
Yeah.
It was the delivery boy.
Yeah, that's right. And
What
then
movie?
the
Ghostbusters, the new one.
You don't have to watch that.
No, I saw it. You like it?
No, it's. Then maybe in another time I'll explain why. But yeah, it was, but yeah, so it was cool to see him just like action star comedy. So yeah, because I would categorize this movie as like an action comedy or a comedy with action because it was just funny. It was great to see. What was his name? Oh my gosh! Oh yeah, Tom Hiddleston, Loki again. Who else? What is his name? Jeff Goldblum as the Grandmaster. Oh yes! I was like, when they first announced he was in it, I was like, yes.
was the one that the woman that's next to him, is that the principal of Matilda? Was that the
No,
same?
no. I know who you're talking about, but yeah, it's not her.
Ah.
But that's fun fact. If you catch Hunt for the Wilder People, her name is Rachel House. She comes out in there as kind of like the antagonist. So it was cool to see her in another Taika movie. But yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great. I had fun. It was fun. I saw it again in theaters. Yeah, like I just had to, and I was glad to see a great Thor movie. I was glad they finally and he looks dope too. So I like his new look as well.
And that was your what? Your number?
That was my number 8. Yeah.
Put that for my number 4, dude.
Oh really?
Yeah, that was
okay.
I liked it because if I can put Hulk in it.
Oh, I did wait. Whoa, slow down.
It's because I don't know. It feels weird. Like if I were to, what's number 4? I say Thor. You already said Thor.
Oh, I mean, go ahead.
That's all I want to we could talk about it.
Okay, in that case, yeah. Why is it number 4 then? In that case,
I don't know. I liked how like I said, Hulk. They gave a little. I guess what sucks is that they. How for Hulk they were supposed to make Planet Hulk, or they could have made.
No, yeah, it's based off.
And that's what I'm saying. So I would have wanted to see that as a whole movie itself, just because Hulk is one of my favorite Marvel characters.
No, yeah, definitely.
But I still, like you said, I like how they added a comedy feel to it.
Yeah, it was great.
It was how they made Hulk, like how they depicted him as a little kid.
No, yeah, it was good. Yeah, they gave him some
Like,
character. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. No, but that's why I put him one of my number 4. Like, it's my favorite.
So what's your number 8?
My number 8.
Hey, number 8, yeah.
Get Out.
Oh, okay, cool.
Get Out.
Yeah. Why is it number 8?
Because of all the 10 movies that I saw, that was my number 8.
I was like when you said it, you're like number 8.
It's good, but like I put on my because I the superhero movies before that.
Oh,
I just
okay.
like superhero movies.
No, yeah, totally, I understand.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's why. But it's really good. I honestly really.
What was your favorite aspect of Get Out? Or what was your favorite part of it? It's just.
That was a trip, dude. How they wanted like the abilities that the genetics. you know? And I was like, oh shit! I was like, that's what they want. Like they're selling them, they're fucking imitating them.
Oh
like,
man,
Jesus Christ! But yeah, what's your number 8?
My number 8 is the sequel to Kingsman, The Golden Circle.
Oh, I wish I would have got
That one's pretty good. I like the first one better because it was original. You got a James Bond meets like futuristic, technology. You Golden Circle. You had what's his face? The guy from the Beatles, I believe.
Beatles.
Whatever.
Ringo?
No.
Paul McCartney?
No. Maybe he's not even a Beatles, but he's a big singer. But yeah, that's my number 8. It was good enough to be in the top 10, but not any further than 8.
No,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, wait, why? Why not any further than 8?
Oh, cause movies that are after this either outwitted in like action, or at least are written better. Like this one, you see the lineup of what's his name? The guy that came out in Logan Lucky, Magic Mike.
Oh, Channing Tatum.
Yeah, Channing Tatum. He was like one of the headliners, and he only plays like 15 minutes, 20 minutes of it.
Okay.
Like he, no more than that is his character in this movie. So it's like if you're gonna put him in the lineup, at least put him more in the movie than just that. Like don't excite people, and then that's it. So yeah, that's why it's my number 8.
Okay. Moving on, then number 7. Okay, number 7. Oh, love this. Number 7, I put Wonder Woman. I love that movie. And partially, maybe it has to do with the fact that I'm in love with Gal Gadot. But other than that, I thought it was a great movie. I thought it was cool that Patty Jenkins was behind the camera, that she was able to have control of this project. Because I think this is the first time that we see a woman director take control of a woman lead, or just a character in general. So it was cool to see that aspect of it. But at the same time, again, it was just, overall, I thought it was a dope movie. It was a great introduction to Wonder Woman. I love the way that Gal portrayed her. I thought it was great. It was very this heroic, but also kind of naive, like barely just realizing now what the world has been up to, what humans or what man in that sense has been, what they've been doing in terms of violence and whatnot. But it was cool. I thought she was fun. I thought the rest of the cast was great. I thought, what is his name?
Was it World War II or World War One?
It was based on World War One. Yeah, if I'm correct, yes. What's his name? Oh, Chris Pine as Steve Trevor. I thought it was great. I thought it was a great balance.
Trevor.
Like he was like her bridge, her connect, her check into like, oh, don't do that. Or her trying to carry the shield and the sword, and him telling his secretary, oh, like take this before we go shopping. Like it was just cool. It felt nice. It felt great. Yeah, it was just a fun movie to watch. The action was good. I thought, in terms of, I guess, and then anything, I think it was great to see that this was kind of like DC's big one. Because as much as I personally liked Batman vs. Superman a lot, I thought this was a little more cohesive, a little more put together, and really their kind of just punch with it. I guess I also mentioned Justice League is an honorable mention for me. I know it's getting a lot of slack. I mean, getting a lot of like people just not really loving it.
Backlash.
I really liked it a lot. I thought it was fun. I just wish. I mean, I wouldn't have minded watching a 3-hour Justice League movie. It would have been cool to see these characters fleshed out. But I guess coming back to Wonder Woman, I thought it was great. I thought it was fun. It deserves its number 7 spot in the top 10 list. And but yeah, that's all we got.
That's cool. That's cool. That's my number 4. You kind of said everything
Really?
I was gonna say. But yeah,
Why is it high up on your list? Yeah.
it's high up because it's DC's like first big one that they executed correctly. Like every time she uses her powers, you see like actual dust getting lifted off the ground. Like if she was jumping, when she hit the tank, you see it like actually flip over like a long distance. It was well written. The part where they're sailing and Steve is trying to hit at her, and she's like, "Yeah, no, that ain't gonna work." That was I love that part. That was funny. I mean, it's just like you said. It was a great way from showing how the Amazons are kind of like in their own world, because they're Amazonians, and then the rest of the world doesn't even know that they exist until the movie started. Yeah, so that's why it's my number 4.
Oh.
Yeah. But that's not my number 7.
Nah, I didn't put on my list.
Well, I guess.
Okay.
Wait, so it's not on your list?
No,
Oh,
because
why
I
not?
don't remember. I don't remember,
Oh, you don't remember?
most of what happened.
Oh no, it's fair enough. No, I guess. No, yeah, obviously then that.
Nah, she's beautiful. Like, I gotta say that.
Wow, come on, bro. It's a progressive movie. Come on, dude.
No, but yeah.
Alright, so I guess moving. Oh, in that case, so what's your number 7 then?
Logan.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Whoa.
Why do you put it at 7?
Why 7?
It's not even on my list.
Whoa!
You put Logan on your list?
Oh my god.
Because it doesn't have a lot of action.
No, I mean, you could go
I think I know why.
yours, and then I could say
Yeah.
mine.
Nah, it's fucking.
It's a jar.
Nah, it's Wolverine, dude. He's sick. He's always also would have been one of my favorite ones. And I mean, I guess it sucks that they ended it that he died off. I mean, this is supposed to be his last movie, right?
Yeah,
with
it's kinda-
the Wolverine.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Just if you haven't seen it, which you already have, should have seen it.
No, but yeah, just I didn't like the way they ended it, but I mean, I like how they introduced. I guess what was the name of the daughter? What was the daughter supposed to be?
She's
X-23.
X23.
X-23. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember her name. I didn't expect it to be Mexican. But yeah, what do you think? Or at least she speaks Spanish.
Oh, okay.
So a little
yeah,
biased
just-
of me to say
She
she's
grew up
Mexican.
technically in Mexico,
Yeah.
border because of the
okay.
place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's just I like how they executed the movie. It just sucks how they ended it, but that's why I gotta put number 7.
well, it's not on my list because it's based off Old Man Logan, which is a completely different like storyline than Logan movie. They did introduce X-23, which was dope, but in the comics, she's like a teenager already. She's a master assassin. She's a clone of him. She's not even like a actual genetic daughter. She's more of a experiment, the X weapon. A great movie to say goodbye to Hugh Hefner and
Wait.
Patrick Stewart.
Rewind that.
Well, not Hugh Hefner, but what's his name?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. There
I
you go.
agree with him. I agree. I was like, yeah.
But yeah, Hugh Jackman and
Hugh
Patrick
Jackman.
Stewart. Great way to say goodbye to them from the Marvel universe. It sucks that they're not gonna be there because we grew up with seeing Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. He embodied him basically, but great way to say goodbye to them. Personally, just because it's not based off the actual like comic, it lost some points in me, so that's why it's not on my list. Yeah.
I guess. Well, I'll mention that. I'll explain why when they get to it. But for me, it's on. From double check. It's number 2 on mine.
Wow.
But I'll get more into it.
Go for
But
it.
yeah, as you can tell, he's now our local comic historian.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions, he's the guy to
Shoot.
go to. So you can see your number 7.
Yeah, so my number 7 is a movie that a lot of people watched like this year. Even the kids that kept on talking the whole movie theater. It. So classic
I
remake.
thought I was gonna say Coco.
No.
Little kids. Okay.
Classic remake of Stephen King book horror. I prefer the original version of it, but it had obviously the advantage of more CGI, more of that terrifying feel, if you will. But it's kind of cool that it looks like they're gonna divide it between the kids' years and then when they grow up, which in the original that's how it is. So yeah, that's why it's my number 7.
I haven't seen either It's, bro.
I haven't seen. I saw the first one by accident when I was smaller.
By accident?
Yeah, because I was flicking channels and I was like, oh, this is like a mystery movie? But yeah, it definitely wasn't. Oh, it was, but not what I expected.
But it's crazy to see that back then that's considered like big time, horror.
Well, yeah.
And now
it's a lot more subtle. Than
and now you look at the horror films we see and it's like, yeah, it's not gory, it's just not this and this, but great book. Yeah, really cool. That's my number 7.
Oh, I didn't have them. I haven't seen it. I don't think I'm gonna watch it. I'm not a big horror movie guy. Or yeah, I'm some scaredy cat. But I guess yeah, we'll move on. It's number 6. Oh, I like this one. Number 6, I have John Wick 2. I thought the first John Wick was awesome. I thought it was great. It was an awesome action movie. It was cool to see Keanu Reeves back in action. Doing stunts. It was also great to also kind of see his journey up to it. To see him training, to see the gun training, the speed shooting. I thought it was awesome. But yeah, John Wick 2. I thought it was just more of what was great from John Wick, the first John Wick. And yeah, it was just awesome. I had a great blast with it. Right from the get-go, it just starts, boom, hits you heavy. So yeah, I'm just excited to see what comes next because I'm pumped. I can't get enough of it, and I'm just excited. So yeah, that's why it's on my numbers. What is it? Number 6. Yeah. Number 6 for you.
I was debating between Spider-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy. I put Spider-Man before Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's tough. I guess I still don't know. Cause Guardians of the Galaxy, it's fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, yeah, I love the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, and like how they made what's the guy, the blue guy's name?
Drax? No, that's
Oh,
that whistles with.
Yeah, him. Yeah, I like how they made him into like a father figure. Why he had a reason to kidnap him. He wanted to protect them. It's such a movie.
Okay.
But that's my number 6.
Back into it. Sorry guys, technical difficulties, but we're back.
Yeah.
So you officially Guardians of the Galaxy number 6.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah. Because for number 5, I put. You said what? You said Spider-Man, or who said Spider-Man? Homecoming.
I put Spider-Man as number 10.
Yeah. That's why I said number 10. Yeah, because I put that as my number 5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I really liked the way he, how he played Spider-Man. The only thing I didn't like about the movie is Aunt May, how she's so young. Because I always saw her as like an old.
In
the comics, she's actually.
Yeah. And so I always saw her.
I don't mind.
No, but that's the only thing I didn't like about it. Kind of.
I didn't put Guardians in it. I felt like it was a little too much daddy issues. Cause you have Yondu with it,
Yeah.
being the dad.
Yeah.
But then you have what's his name? The Star-Lord's
Eagle?
actual his
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
dad, like saying like, oh yeah, no, I'm your dad. Whole movie's gonna be about me and you. Like everybody's just a side character. That's why I didn't put him.
Yeah.
Because in the first one, that thing was great. Like you have
Yeah.
action, you have character development, which you did have in this,
Yeah.
but not as much as the other one. Like this was more Star-Lord and
That's true.
Ego.
Yeah, they focused
so that's
on him.
that's why I didn't put it. It was a great movie, but not for my list from the movies I watched. But it was a good movie. Yeah. My number 6, probably gonna offend some people. Some people probably not. I'm gonna go with Star Wars for number 6.
I could see why.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm gonna say. At first, it was a really really cool movie, but then I didn't like the little twist that they put of
Spoiler alert.
of like Kylo and Ren's relationship. I don't know, like their whole connection with the Force. I know they explained it, but it's
Oh, Kylo and Rey.
yeah.
'Cause he said
I said
Kylo and
Ren,
Ren.
huh?
Yeah, and I was like,
no,
wait,
Kylo
is
and
it
Rey.
Ren?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
how their connection was kind of manipulated, but then you see actual twins, which was Luke and Leia.
Leia. Mhm.
Yeah, and they're connected because they're twins. They shared the same basic stomach and everything. So that was dope. But a lot of people apparently didn't like the movie. A lot of people signed a petition to either remake the movie. Yeah, a lot of people wanted them to either remake the movie or not make it canon at all. Like they didn't like it.
Haters.
Yeah, they didn't. I'm not gonna hate it that much to like remake it. Like it's it's whatever the producers wanted to do. But at this point, I feel like they're just squeezing money out of the Star Wars films. Like enough is enough. Like just leave it as it is.
Oh. I mean, I have it on my list, but I'm not gonna mention where I have it because I wanna kind of
Go for it. Go
my
for it.
argument. So
That's
I'll
my
wait,
number
yeah.
6.
So I guess all right. So moving on, number 5. Did the checking? All right, we're good. Number 5. I have Split as my number 5.
Bro.
I did want to put it up higher, but then again, there's other ones where I thought. Okay, so I initially had put Split as my number 3, and here's why. I don't know if you guys have seen. I forget what the movie's called, but it was also another M. Night Shyamalan, but it was with the kids and then the grandparents. It was like from the camera's point of view. The Visit. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
Nah.
Okay, so for a lot of people, that kind of marked the comeback. Because again, I thought that Visit, great thriller, great suspense, crazy, fun twist as always. Well, not always, but it's time to come back, make a comeback. But yeah, I thought a lot of people felt that was M. Night Shyamalan's kind of like comeback into terms of making movies again. Smaller budget, smaller movie, great script. But for me, I liked it again, but I don't think it made a big impact. But I think Split definitely for me marked like, okay, M. Night's comeback. This is official. He's back. Again, smaller budget, smaller location, not doing anything too crazy. And I thought it was a great movie. Again, if you haven't seen this, why? You need to see this. Spoiler alert. Wait, have you seen it? Oh yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, at the end, the connection that essentially was a sequel to Unbreakable. I thought that was insane. Yeah, it was.
I haven't
Wait.
watched that movie, but I need to watch it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You told me
it's-
about it.
I think it's one my favorite from him. But yeah, to see that it was a sequel and just a little scene with Bruce Willis, and I was like, yeah, Bruce Willis. I was like, what the heck? Like, I was like, no way. So that for me, I was like, because I know for some people they felt it was a little over the top, like she was shooting him and his transformation, like he was bulletproof. And then part of me was like, okay, this is, the science behind it, like the whole explanation was cool.
Yeah.
About the personalities, but I was like, oh, whatever. I mean, it's a movie. I liked it.
And that was your 5, you said?
Yeah, but when they showed that it was part of this, I guess, superhero Unbreakable universe,
Yeah.
it made sense. I'm like, oh, of course. He has these powers. Of course he can have that ability. Because they live in the world of superheroes and supervillains. So I thought, yeah, I loved it. It was a great movie. Had fun. Awesome twist. Well, I wouldn't call it a twist, more as a, I guess, a little surprise. I don't know. But
Like a breakthrough.
yeah, it was just really just blew
Yeah.
my mind away. So yeah, number 5, it's on my list.
Yes.
Well, what do you have it on your
No,
list?
okay, so first of all, my number 5 already said Spider-Man.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I said that. So my split, I put number 2.
Whoa,
Yeah.
okay.
I like it though, because I mean, you guys already know my major psychology, so
That's right.
Oh, yeah,
off
it's
of
the
that
same.
aspect, and I
the
really
same
liked
logic.
it, how fucking he has different personalities and how he played it so well. Dude.
You
Like,
think they're gonna make future students like analyze that movie?
maybe, I don't know.
Hey, or mine inspire, of course.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's really like the way each character, like you could tell who.
Oh
it was.
yeah, James
that's-
McAvoy. If he does
I
not get
loved it, bro,
an Oscar
like-
nom, come on,
He
dude.
killed it.
That
killed
was
it.
awesome.
Yeah, and then how when she's on the computer looking at each of the 20.
Oh,
how many was it? Like 27. right?
It's 26.
26,
I
yeah,
think,
26, and each one, the video recording, each one you could tell like.
Yeah, and it's just subtle things.
Yeah,
too. It's
dude.
just oh man.
Yeah, it was
Have
amazing.
you guys seen a documentary on Netflix that has to do
Which
with multiple personalities?
No,
I don't know what
what's
it's called.
Oh,
I'll text you guys.
oh for sure.
But it's really
It's great.
good. It's in New Zealand, I believe. The some woman, she knew like a friend who suffered from that. So she goes back to like record her, and you see that she has like 5 personalities, but they're all kids, and they all represent something like
Wow.
she got raped
Yeah.
or she used to get beat up, so she created this kid
persona, yeah,
that would be like super happy just to like black it out, and it's crazy that human beings can do that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
To like
but
cope
yeah.
with like different things that happen in their life.
Yeah.
And that's why I really like this movie. Like I said, this is my second. It's my top 2.
But why is Spider-Man your number 5?
Huh? What do you mean? I already said it. I liked it. I put it above Guardians of the Galaxy. Just one of my. I like how he played Spider-Man. Honestly,
Yeah.
he's one of the perfect fits for Spider-Man. I gotta say. And like you said, what's his name? Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, it's almost like
Yeah, like he's our childhood.
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
yeah.
But he honestly killed that role too.
For sure. My number 5, I'm gonna put his number 7
Wonder Woman.
or 8. John Wick 2.
Oh, John, that's my number 6.
Oh my bad. Yeah, well,
That was like good scope for the whole thing.
I'm gonna go. So I'm putting that as my number 5, just because it had more action than the first one. It's a little sad what happens in the beginning of the movie. Like that broke my heart. The ending was crazy. Just because again, you don't know what they're gonna do on like the third one. Like if they push the envelope like from the first to the second, they're gonna have to do some crazy stuff on the third one. Either he's gonna succeed or fail. But yeah, that's my number 5 right there because of all the action, the actual like physics that you see him reloading. Not just continuously like shooting in other action movies. You see him, getting injured. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like a grimy, just gritty feel to it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Great. Yeah, so that's my number 5.
Okay. I guess moving on to number 4. All right, on my number 4, I have Dunkirk. So for you guys haven't seen it?
No.
Oh,
What is it about?
Go
have
for
to.
it. Do this.
So let me just Google it just to refresh my memory because I don't want to like because it was based on like real events. So I just don't want to butcher this thing. Okay. So in May 1940, Germany advanced into France, trapping Allied troops, so British and French, on the beaches of Dunkirk. Under air and ground cover from British and French forces, troops were slowly and methodically evacuated from the beach using every serviceable naval and civilian vessel that could be found. At the end of this heroic mission, 330,000 French, British, Belgian, and Dutch soldiers were safely evacuated. So yeah, essentially these guys were pushed to shore. They were trapped by the Germans who were coming at them. And so we had civilians coming in their boats, being commissioned to just go save these guys. So this one, so the first time I saw it, I didn't get to watch it in theater, which I heard was an experience in itself. It's on my little TV. I'm not gonna lie, I was tired. It's kind of long, so I kind of dozed off. But I decided, let me rewatch it again. So rewatching it, I was like, okay, I now understand why people love this movie. It's just great. It's funny because most war movies, they tend to, I'm trying not to spoil it, but they tend to like really dive into the characters. You get to know them a little better. But this movie, you kind of feel like one of the troops, because you kind of just like, you're there and you don't know much. You're not sure of what exactly is happening, so you're kind of in the mindset of, okay, we have to do what we have to do to survive. So it's really, there's not a lot of dialogue. It's beautiful, but it's the story, like the event of itself, the imagery and everything just makes up for the lack of dialogue. Because again, it's throwing you in there. It's kind of just pushing you into the moment, and you're kind of like, wow, okay, this is what's happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did on my number 4. That was great. It's beautiful, Christopher Nolan. Like, man, like this guy can do no wrong. I mean, a lot of people like to criticize him for, was it The Dark Knight Rises with Bane? I mean, I thought, you know, somebody would not just passing this on, but that's another story. But you know, he's just great. Can't do any wrong. I love it. It's a big war epic, and yeah, it's great. So yeah, number 4.
What you, Bruce?
Thor. Thor Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
Yeah, I already explained why I really like that movie.
Yeah. My number 4 was Wonder Woman. I mean, I already explained that.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's a DC, like actually doing
They got it right.
Yeah.
They got it.
Comic wise, I prefer DC over Marvel. Movie wise, Marvel over DC, just because
I
Marvel.
like DC better than Marvel.
Comics, yeah. DC's darker than Marvel is. The heroes, I don't know. I feel like they're better than Marvel ones. I don't know. Like the story writing, it's dope. Like my favorite is Green Lantern. Like just the fact that you're getting power from the emotions, that's crazy. You know. That's why I like DC. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Respect.
Yeah, that's my number 4.
So I guess moving on to number 3. My number 3 is Baby Driver. You haven't seen it, but it's definitely a must-watch. Baby Driver. I love music. If I knew more about cars, then I would say I love cars, but I don't. But I do admire them. I respect people as such who really delve into their vehicles, and who doesn't like a good, you know, car chase scene. Like, I loved it. A friend of mine who suggested it to me way back, he was like, you'll like it. It's like a long music video for a mixtape or something. So I was like, okay. And yeah, it's almost like that. It's like, I like to say it's a silent musical, because there's really no singing from the characters, but
Yeah, there's a couple talking in it.
yeah, but it feels musical. Like,
Jamie Foxx was great.
oh, Jamie Foxx was. It was good to see him back in that aggressive, having fun with the character, like just him taking the role and just going with it and just making it his own. Kevin Spacey, it's kind of sucks, after all the revelations.
You need to watch it, Bruce.
But I mean, he was great in it too. Awesome role. What is his name? Ansel Elgort, if I'm correct. I don't want to butcher his name. AKA Baby. Yeah, Ansel Elgort, great. I thought Lily James was a cute romance. I thought it was dope. But yeah, I thought the scene, it was fun. It was a fun movie. It was great. I loved it. I saw it a couple more times. I can't get enough of it. It's definitely.
I saw it 3 times in theaters.
Whoa.
Then with myself, then a friend, and then a cousin.
Oh wow, dang! But it's definitely a must-watch. Definitely check it out. You'll definitely enjoy it. You won't leave disappointed. But yeah, so number 3?
Yeah.
Number 3?
Yeah.
Jim and Andy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Great,
that's
great,
a
great.
top, man. Again with the, I guess since my my focus.
I guess if you wanted to give a little premise of.
Oh, Jim and Andy. Alright, so it's pretty much what movie is it? Because I'm not pretty sure.
What's it called? Jim and Andy?
Jim and Andy. That's,
Oh, it's based. Oh, hold on.
no, the movie
Oh, the
that
movie
when
that
he's trying
Andy-
to
yeah.
play. Yeah. So pretty much it's
So it's Man on the Moon. So Jim Carrey did a movie called Man on the Moon.
Yeah.
And it's you can go with it.
Yeah, so it's Jim Carrey, and then pretty much how he places himself in the role. He immerses himself so much that he becomes these 2 different characters, right?
Andy Kaufman.
Yeah, Andy Kaufman and
And Tony something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
Yeah,
he plays them so well that he becomes these people. Like, so if
Yeah.
someone tries to talk to Jim Carrey might not be there. Might be
Yeah.
Andy or
Might be-
Tom.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just it's crazy.
And you just
Crazy.
you could tell who it is just by the way they are, the way they
Mannerisms,
talk. Yeah, and it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And so it just gives an insight to how Jim also became how he kind of is. Because I mean, this is all like mental too. You know, it could have messed him up somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, he's great. He's a great actor. Honestly, like I love all his movies that he's made, but it gives an insight to like how he is, why he is the way he is, and
Yeah.
it's crazy. You guys should watch it. That's his number 3.
Definitely an honorable mention.
I respect.
It's on
him.
Netflix, so yeah.
Yeah, it's on
Because
Netflix.
I personally have not seen Man on the Moon, but after seeing this, I have to.
Yeah,
right.
It's just I have to watch it now, so it's great. But no, yeah, I'm glad you brought that one in.
Yeah.
Yeah, my number 3. We're in the top 3 already, right?
Yeah.
It's Get Out.
Oh.
You know, yeah, great first movie for what's the director?
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele,
Yeah.
first movie. He did really well. Let's see how he follows it up, because you know it's already like people already have a high standard of him because of this movie.
Yeah.
He has to follow it up.
Oh, he directed and wrote it.
Yeah, he directed and wrote it. He's a comedian and he made like a thriller movie.
Yeah.
Can you search up the friend, the mall or the airport cop?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That his addition to the movie was just great. It was dope. 'Cause
Lil Ray. Lil
Yeah.
Ray Howery. Yeah.
The rest
Oh yeah, he stole the show.
the rest of the characters are all serious. You know, they're because so the premise of it is African American gets together with Anglo-Saxon, a white chick, and they're going to spend the
Very scientific.
This guy.
Hey,
I like this guy.
they spend a weekend at her parents' house, but he doesn't know that they're doctors and what do you call them? The one that puts you to sleep?
Hypnotist.
Yeah, hypnotist that basically the daughter's been taking African Americans over there, and then they just auction them off, and that in itself is crazy. So you have this character, the main character's friend, who just brought in the comedy. You know,
Yeah.
he's kind of
relief.
yeah, he kind of loosened up the audience so that they're not just like stiff, like oh shit, what's gonna happen next? Yeah, so that's why it's my number 3. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's great. I enjoy that movie. But yeah, it was cool. It's wow, top 3. All right, man. So I guess moving on to number 2, big number 2. So for mine, number 2, I have Logan.
Alright.
I love that movie. I thought obviously Wolverine, was it Origins or whatever, that first one. Oh gosh. I mean, I think in the moment when I saw it in theaters, I thought, oh my god, it's so cool to see behind like the story of Wolverine. And then watching it again, it's like, wow, what went wrong?
You got more first?
So yeah, come on, dude. Gosh, flip. No, but yeah, no, like, and then also what they did with Deadpool. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's a. Why did that happen? Let's forget about that. But then the Wolverine, the second one. Hold on. Same director.
Disney owns Fox now, so
Oh yeah.
they should be putting more money into.
So
the
James
whole Star
Mangold,
Wars.
he
excellent.
directed. Oh sorry, I didn't mean it.
Oh, real good.
So yeah, he directed the Wolverine, the second one. And I thought that was great, except when they brought in the whole robot samurai thing. That's when it kind of lost me. My sport.
Do you remember it?
At the end.
At the end, yeah, the old
It's
man.
been a while since I've seen that.
Oh, man. When did it come out?
The Wolverine?
Yeah.
2013.
No way.
4 years ago. Oh, yeah. So yeah, so seeing that they had him on board for Logan, I was kind of like, okay, cool. When they announced the rated R thing, I was like, oh, okay, now we're getting somewhere. So obviously this is roughly based off of Old Man Logan. Obviously due to licensing and whatnot, they couldn't do the full thing. But I thought for what they had, and with what they had, I thought they just gave an epic ending to somebody who has given this character a personality, given this character a face that we can all respect and enjoy. And it's like, man, like, it's crazy just to think about how long it's been. But yeah, Logan was great for me. I loved it. I thought it was great. It made me tear up. I will admit that. But yeah, I think what really made me love it though is the fact that as much as it is a superhero movie, for me it almost didn't feel like it. It felt like a drama, and it just happened to have characters who were mutants and had superpowers. Like what you have is a guy who's been through so much, who's tired, who just really wants to give up. Like he's done, and now he has to take care of this kid. Go ahead. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. But yeah, for my number 2 to conclude it, Logan. I loved it. Thought it was awesome. Great drama, action, had everything I wanted, and I love the ending. Me personally, I thought the ending was great because I just thought it's funny because I actually stayed after see if there's an end credit scene.
Yeah.
There wasn't. I was mad, but I can see why. Because it's really it's the end. So I thought, cool, respect it.
Sucks.
Yeah.
I can't see no one else play fucking Wolverine. Like I can't.
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing Tom Hardy.
Who's Tom Hardy? I don't know who Tom Hardy is.
Bane.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Okay.
maybe.
He's gonna always play Venom.
He's playing Venom?
Yeah, in the
Oh,
Venom movie.
sick.
But I mean, yeah, I would
Like,
like
never gonna incorporate Carnage?
maybe,
That'd be pretty sick.
hopefully. But yeah, so number 2, yours, Bruce.
I already said Split.
Oh,
Split. Yeah, that's
right. That's
one of
right.
my favorite movies, man. It's 2017. I gotta admit it, bro. It's just sick. Psychologically speaking, it's crazy.
Oh yeah. What about you, Edward? You're number 2.
Not this one.
My number 2 is gonna be Coco.
Oh wow.
Number 2?
Yeah. My number 2 is Coco. It's pretty emotional.
Yeah.
I can't deny I didn't tear up because I did. Great way to kind of push our culture and like how do you say it, the big community, because Disney's like super big.
Yeah.
I didn't know the whole like spirit animal thing.
Oh, those alegrías.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. So that was pretty cool. I keep on forgetting to ask my parents. But one thing that I kind of don't like is the fact that it's always like whenever it's something about us, like Mexicans, it's always just Dia de los Muertos. It's never like,
Or Lowriders.
yeah, like it's nothing like anything else. So that kind of pushed my buttons, but it's still pretty cool. That's why it's my number 2.
Alright, cool. Alright then. So I guess number 1, here we go, the big number 1. So I feel like Edward might really disagree with me on this one, but my number 1, and I'm definitely biased because I'm just a huge fan, Star Wars The Last Jedi. That is my number 1.
Where did you say yours was? Or something?
Like number 6.
So yeah, that movie, obviously with the tragedy, Carrie Fisher passing away, I was really worried because I'm like, oh shoot, is this gonna affect The Last Jedi? Is it gonna affect the last one, the 9th one? So what's gonna go? What's gonna happen? So, but watching it, it's I don't know. It's just I just love it. For me, just growing up watching these movies, I was like, wow, like it was definitely different. I'm not gonna say that it was a perfect movie because there was some things I was like, oh, it could do without that. But other than that, I love it. I just had fun. It felt like being a kid again. I just sit back in my seat. I'm glad it was as long as it was. I love long movies, and I'm glad that this movie was as long as it was because it takes its time just to flesh out the story. And I loved it. It was cool. It was great. It was fun. It was great seeing the characters again, introducing new characters too. So that was fun. Yeah, it was just I don't know, but I have no other words to say. I loved it. It's just a great movie to end the year with for me. I think it was the last movie I saw in the theater. So and then I've seen it again through other sources. Other than that, though, I thought it was great. I loved it. Loved the characters. I will say though, one thing that really impressed me and I loved about, I won't spoil it, but it was a scene between Luke and an old friend. I'll say that. An old friend of his. I thought that was so cool. I was like, oh my gosh, that's happening. And then
That was pretty cool.
and Kylo Ren. like a lot of people would criticize him in the last movie. I mean, I loved him in the last movie anyways because I saw, this a kid who's struggling with obviously the light side, dark side. But in this one, you kind of see him become what he most desires. I think become what people wanted to see from him in the seventh installation of Star Wars. But yeah, it's my number one. Stays my number one, and I really feel strong about it. So yeah.
Wow.
So yeah,
Star Wars. I mean, I can't even say anything because I haven't watched it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your number one, Bruce?
Coco.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, no, it's like you said, it made me tear up. Like honestly, it's just a really family-oriented movie. And I saw it in Spanish too, so that's why I was like,
Yeah, it hit harder.
yeah. I feel like it's better in Spanish. Did you see it in Spanish?
Nah, I wanted to.
No?
I wanted to take my mom to see it, but
Yeah, that's what I liked about it too. The fact that they made a Spanish version of it.
well, yeah, for sure.
How they included actual people who talk Spanish properly. Because I mean, sometimes they try to add people who talk Spanish and they butcher it so bad.
Oh, with an accent.
Yeah.
Yes, we must buy the tacos.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah,
it's
literally,
why
yeah.
are you doing this?
It's like, oh, come on, dude.
No, but yeah, that's why I really like that. I like the storyline. I like how they added part of our culture. It does suck how most movies when it comes down to Mexicans they Dia de los Muertos. But,
Yeah.
but I like how they incorporate everything that lady has. I asked my mom about him, so I mean she kind of explained a little bit about it. Yeah, just a little bit.
For sure.
Cause she didn't know that much about it. Because she said she didn't personally
Celebrate it.
celebrate it within her family. But she said that a lot of people would, that they would like altares, put the pictures like they said.
Yeah. Same
And so
here.
no, yeah, this is cool because I mean,
it's
you
cool.
know, I actually got to learn a little bit more about my own culture, so I
Yeah.
really liked it. It's one of my favorites.
For sure. My first is one that Lewis already said. It's Baby Driver.
Cool the carbs.
No,
Wait,
well,
that's your number one?
yeah, it's my number.
Oh, okay.
Because it's about a guy that has some. It's a crew that does a bunch of heists basically. They have the getaway driver, which is Baby. He has a great music selection, great driving skills. Then you have the other characters, which are the ones that do the heist. They're the ones that either go into the bank and steal the money. You still have character development of Baby, why he's the way he is. Jamie Foxx played a super great character. Then you have that couple, that some things unfortunately happen to them, and then the guy just loses his mind and goes after Baby, and that was just I don't know. It's just sick. It reminded me of kind of Gone in 60 Seconds, but just 2-3 times better than that movie. So I feel like that was the strongest movie of this year. Coco was definitely up there, but I don't know. It just had to go down to number 2 because of Baby Driver. If Baby Driver wasn't produced last year, definitely Coco. But yeah, Baby Driver for me was number 1.
Dang, that's it. Oh, that's crazy. No, yeah. Baby Driver's great.
You can watch it.
Oh yeah, you definitely gotta watch it. It's a must. Yeah. That being said, that concludes our list. Then yeah, so it's those. No, yeah. Are there any that you were really wait, what? Or just okay, that makes sense.
What do you mean?
In terms of our list, for example, mine Star Wars. I feel like in your head you're no.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, it's just inside voice. No, bro.
kind of, because I mean, the Star Wars films, a lot of people would already give the first 3, episode 1, 2, and 3, they'd give them crap just because they just the way that they were produced as opposed to the original. And now Disney that bought Lucasfilm, they're making even more movies. What was the one before this one?
It's the one that's not a part of the storyline.
No.
Force Awakens?
Yeah, The Force Awakens. I feel like that one was weak just because it's a remake. This one was dope because it's its own story. It's not we're gonna copy episode 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that point it's stronger, but I don't know about anything.
No, yeah, I think
But yeah.
No, yeah, it's good.
Again, everybody's personal choice.
Yeah, no, it's personal choice. Right?
I like Star Wars. I'm not gonna say I'm like a super huge fan of it, as opposed to like comic books.
Yeah.
Love comic books. Find me at a comic shop.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess that concludes our list for 2017. I'm excited for what 2018 has in store. Based on what people have already shown, these production companies have kind of hinted at. I'm excited. Obviously, Infinity War, Black Panther, just to name a few. What else? No, yeah, I mean, that's off the top of my head. That's what I remember. But other than that, no, yeah, I'm excited. It's exciting, and I'm excited to see what next year. If we continue with, we'll see what our list for 2018 occurs.
Okay.
If the year flies by, but yeah, I guess that's your little cue, dude. To segue into the next one.
Any resolutions for this new year, guys?
Oh, yeah, okay. I guess I'll go first.
Yes, I guess.
I really want to get more into shape. Get connected with old friends that I haven't talked to in a while. Finish my car more. Do the interior, whatever else needs to be done. Just make sure that this year is a good year, because I always hear people complain like, oh, last year was bad, but they didn't do anything to make it a good year. So I'm gonna make sure that I take things into my own hands, make sure that it's a good year, even if I have to not necessarily do bad things, but just take it by the balls. And stuff.
Well put. Well said. I guess for me, I guess just get through school, do what I have to do.
Get through school.
Yeah, just get through it. But I think one of my main things is, definitely you can bring this down a little bit. I mean, as much as I love it and it keeps me warm, every now and then get a little too tired too quick. So, bring that down a bit. But other than that, one of my main things, like I said, was just to really put out more content, obviously including this the show, but definitely just on my own side too, really just go at it, because I know people these they'll give these speeches and just do it, make movies, you can make a movie with your phone, and yeah, it's true, you can, but then I'll just sit there and be like, I'll do it tomorrow, or maybe I need to plan it out. I don't have
time. You get a text first and you're like, oh, I'm gonna reply.
And so it's I push things off, but I think this is and plus, I'm getting older too. I'm slowly starting to feel it hit me. Oh my gosh, it's time just passing by. So it's you know what? In their prime, just go at it. Just gotta give it all. And just want to put out some more content, be a little less self-conscious about it, not be scared, and just really also just put my stuff out there and just really want to create, and then obviously collaborate with others too, as we are now. So I'm just excited for the year. Looking forward to what happens. Yeah.
No, mine's are simple, man. I just want to get in shape, do good in school. That's it.
You mean this sweater's looking a little tight. I'm just saying. No,
I just want to get in shape, man. That's it. And just do good in school, just manage my time correctly, because I've just been lazy this past year. I know that. I feel like I haven't done much. So, hopefully this year, like Edward said, just grab it by the balls, make it mine. And that's pretty much it, man. That'll conclude.
But I guess if there's anything else you guys want to add, no?
No, that's it.
Nah, not really.
Oh,
you could tell us what your favorite movies are.
Yeah, if you want, post down in the comments your top 10, top 5.
If you hate one of our opinions on it,
go put it on there. It doesn't matter. Definitely, subscribe, give us a like, follow us. Obviously it's the New Year, so Happy New Year. Merry belated Christmas, even though it's already way past that. I love the holidays. Hope you guys are having a great year. And if you want, along with that, if you have any resolutions that you have in mind and you want to share them, go ahead and do so. If you want to follow us on the social medias, your Instagram or anything you want to plug in.
Instagram is EddieMan56. Eddie as in EDDY, not IE. That's the one I use the most.
Mine's just Brucey _16. BRUCEY_6.
You think they can spell Bruce?
Huh?
You think they can spell Bruce?
I said Brucey.
Yeah,
Oh, Brucey? Oh,
Yeah.
that's cute. Never mind. Sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't mean to get so aggressive on you. Mine, just simple. Luis_East. Luis_East.
Why East?
EAST. Kanye West. It was over the summer during the program.
I could see it.
The guy was like, "Yo, man, just put Luis East," because I was like, "Cause I wanted to change it because it was like Swavy something." So I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, so I'm like, I
Yeah.
definitely need to change this. So I was like, oh, that's fine. Luis East it is. But yeah, if anything, there'll be more info will be down in the description. If you want to listen to us, I'll put more info down in the description as well. If you want to watch us, obviously you're watching us on YouTube. And yeah, feel free to share us. Follow us on our social media accounts, whatever it is. Any questions, feel free to email us. The email will be down there, finally. It's been activated. So yeah, if anything, hope you guys have a great year. Have a great day, evening, morning, whatever it is, whatever time you're listening to us. And yeah, thanks for watching this again. We're Couch Potatoes.
Yeah.
And to you we say, adios.